your eyewitness weather forecast.
And a very good Thursday evening to all. Once again, I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking a few more summer-like days with chances for storms heading our way as we go through before we get to the weekend as well. But let's take a look at the day that was. That high temperature out there today, 79 degrees. That's a full 10 degrees above average for this time of year. And the low this morning was only 62. That's a full 15 degrees above average as well, obviously, and not anywhere near the records of 87 or 33. Thankfully, downtown Utica right now, we do have a mixture of sun and clouds, although more clouds than sun. 77 right now, actually feeling like 79 though, because of the fact that the dew point is a little bit sticky. It's right around 63 right now, and that's because we have a southeasterly wind at 9 miles an hour. That dew point is also going to be with us during, be elevated once again during the day tomorrow. Temperatures, we have 77 in Hamilton and downtown Utica. We have 73 in Boonville and Camden and in Oneonta, and 75 down in the village of Cooperstown right now. We do have some spotty showers, especially along the thruway from Utica over toward Albany and up toward portions of Hamilton County right now. And there's a pretty good cell that just moved through portions of Montgomery, which has a lot of lightning associated with it. But it's moving off toward the east-southeast, so not affecting most of our area. But what we will be paying attention to is this storm system out through the Midwest. That's going to swing our way for both tomorrow as well as Saturday. So let's take a look at the forecast for tonight. An isolated or spotty shower or thunderstorm cannot be ruled out for the next hour or two. Other than that, we'll have a lot of clouds and some fog because the dew point and the temperature will be so close. And then we'll have a round of storms that'll move through, or at least showers tomorrow morning, another round that moves through during the afternoon. I can't rule out the possibility of an isolated or scattered severe storm, especially from Syracuse over toward Utica. Albany points to the south. That would mainly be during the afternoon. But you'll notice here on the scale that it's only a level 1. So most of us not seeing any stronger thunderstorms, I should say. That changes as we go through Saturday, though, because of this warm front heading our way. So we'll have another round Saturday morning and then another round again during the afternoon, except Saturday's round is part of a cold front moving through. So that looks like it could be on the strong or severe side for many of us. So that's something I'll be keeping an eye on here over the next couple of days. You have a fair chance to get in that lawn mowing both tomorrow and on Sunday, but Saturday I would definitely not recommend it with the thunderstorm threat that there is out there. But then Monday, it looks pretty good, just on the cooler side. Temperatures around 80, upper 70s for both tomorrow and on Saturday. Obviously, Saturday looks like the day with the best chance for strong to severe storms, and then we'll have some scattered showers and breezy conditions for both Sunday and Monday, but noticeably cooler, and that sticks around for next week as well, Thomas.
I think we're all looking forward to that, especially with the humidity on the rise, Jordan.
Yeah, the humidity is going to be with us during the day tomorrow, and that's what will play into whether or not we see any thunderstorms, especially during the afternoon hours when we have the peak heating of the day.
All right, we'll keep our eyes open. Thank you. Coming up next.
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
And a very good Thursday evening to you once again. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking a few more summer-like humid days ahead of us, but both of those days do contain chances for showers and thunderstorms, some of which could be on the strong side. Speaking of summer, it kind of felt like it out there today. Today's high 79 degrees. That's exactly 10 degrees above average. We were also 15 degrees above average in terms of that low temperature. The normal low is 47 today. We were at 62. Obviously not anything record-breaking, and also we did not have any rain in downtown Utica, but that was different in other parts of the viewing area. Speaking of downtown Utica, right now we have clear skies on our iNet camera right now, 66 degrees and still fairly mild as of 10 o'clock this evening. We won't drop much from there. You'll notice the warmest temperatures are right along the thruway going from Syracuse down toward Albany. Temperatures not far from that. We're also at 68 in Syracuse, 69 in Camden, and down toward the south, temperatures a little bit cooler. Hamilton at 61, I should say. Old Forge is also at 60, same thing in Boonville. The radar is rather dry, other than a few spotty showers in portions of southern Herkimer, Fulton, and Montgomery counties. And you'll notice we see our next storm system off toward the west, producing a lot of severe weather, unfortunately, for portions of Minnesota, southern Michigan as well. And that's going to swing toward our area both tomorrow and again on Saturday. So tonight's mainly dry. It'll be another warm night with temperatures between 60 and 65, I should say. And we'll start the day with fog and maybe even a shower or thunderstorm or two. And then with the heating of the day and the humidity, we'll be dealing with another round of storms, especially along into the south of the thruway tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. As such, we do have a marginal risk for severe weather from the Storm Prediction Center from the Utica-Rome area on toward the south, which is a good majority of our viewing area. The main threat's going to be, and they're rather low too, high wind and flooding. Large hail, very low, and same thing for tornadoes. But that changes when we get to Saturday, and I'll tell you more about that during the day tomorrow. So we'll take things one day at a time. Friday and Sunday looking kind of iffy for mowing your lawn if you can get it done early. Saturday, I would avoid it if at all possible. And then Monday, you should be good to go. We should be a lot drier by that point. 60 to 65 is the general range of lows overnight tonight, with a few clouds and patchy fog because the dew point and the temperature will be so close like they have been over the last couple of days. And that dew point's going to make this 80 feel even a couple of degrees warmer than that. During the day tomorrow, it'll be humid with those scattered afternoon storms, a southwesterly wind at 5 to 15, fueling that warmth during the day tomorrow. 76 on Saturday with a better chance of showers and thunderstorms, some of which could become strong to severe. As I mentioned, I'll tell you more about that coming up during tomorrow's broadcast. But then that's a cold front moving through. So you'll notice we go from 76 on Saturday to 66 on Sunday, and then the rain doesn't actually end until Monday, but by then it's a lot cooler.
And of course, it's a good thing that the rain is coming. It's right in time for the end of the statewide burn ban. That ended today.
Yeah, the burn ban ended today. Not so great timing for the weekend, though, unfortunately, if you have any outdoor plans, especially with that severe threat that we have coming on Saturday.
I don't know. It's a good weekend to burn your brush piles. The new Bills season has finally...
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
And a very good Thursday evening to you. Once again, I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking a couple more summer-like days ahead of us before some cooler temperatures return to start next week. But before we get to that, we do have some storms to talk about as well. Today was kind of summer-like too. 79 degrees, low of 62. The average high is 69, so we are 10 degrees above that, and the average low 47, so we are full 15 degrees above that, and we'll be in similar territory again tonight and during the day tomorrow as well. We have clear skies right now in downtown Utica on our iNet camera, 65 degrees as of 11:11 this evening, and temperature's only going to drop another degree or two as we head through the overnight hours. Up toward the north, you're in the 50s right now. Old Fort is at 58, Boonville 59. We don't have to go far to find temperatures still almost 70 degrees at 69 in Camden right now. Syracuse at 65, and the radar is dry over not just the Mohawk Valley, but all of central New York at this time, and that's going to remain the same for the entire overnight, and we'll just see an increase in clouds. But you'll notice here off toward the west, portions of Wisconsin, now getting into Michigan, dealing with our next storm system that'll head our way during the day tomorrow, and it'll impact us on Saturday as well. So during the overnight hours, just a few clouds, maybe some patchy fog with temperatures remaining into the lower and middle 60s, and then we'll deal with one round of storms during the late morning into the early afternoon, and then another one mid to late afternoon. And then we'll just see, again, some fog and a few clouds tomorrow night, and then we'll see more rain on Saturday. The threat for severe weather tomorrow from the Storm Protection Center in Norman, Oklahoma is marginal, especially from the thruway on toward the south, but it's even higher as we go through Saturday, and I'll have more details on that as we get closer, of course, during the day tomorrow. The best impacts, and even these are rather low, are going to be some higher winds as well as some flooding, large hail, and tornadoes very low. But again, that changes as we go through Saturday, so certainly something I'll be keeping an eye on for you. Friday and Sunday, you have fair conditions, especially in the morning, to get that lawn mowing in. Actually, Friday it's early, Sunday it's later in the day, and then Saturday I wouldn't recommend it, especially with that higher chance of severe weather. 60 to 65 overnight tonight. A few clouds, patchy fog because the temperature in the dew point will be so close. It'll be rather muggy out there too, thanks to that southeasterly breeze, 3 to 5 miles an hour. Tomorrow the wind switches over to the southwest at around 10 miles an hour, and it'll be humid. Temperatures generally around 80 degrees with that scattered afternoon thunderstorm threat. And there could be an isolated severe storm here or there, but again, that'd be the exception and not the rule. That changes as we go through Saturday. Saturday when the severe storms become more numerous. Upper 70s to around 80 degrees both days, but then Saturday, that's a cold front moving through, so we'll see temperatures only in the mid-60s on Sunday, which is a little bit below average for this time of year, and then next week looks bright, just cooler.
And of course, all that rain is right in time for the end of the statewide burn ban, Jordan.
Absolutely, and thankfully we don't have any drought conditions because of all the rain that